You cannot prove God exists. You cannot prove God doesn't exist. You have to be comfortable with that ambiguity, and very few people are.
If we came from a single cell organism, as some people say, then giving birth seems to be quite a new concept. Because if you think about some of the evolutionary stories of the single cell organism that then divided, and then Darwinism's theory that it was the environment that defined how we give birth, and different animals give birth or replicate in different ways. So if you go back far enough, it seems that like giving birth as we know it, which is this like process where the baby comes out and they cut the cord, is actually quite recent in the history of consciousness, but also just like living organisms.
Does that make it more or less miraculous? Or
It's so amazing, but
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like it gives me. I think if a single cell organism, I don't know, a gazillion years ago, split because of some mutation, which caused more single cell organisms to split, I mean, I guess it's still creation, isn't it?
And then you can ask the question, what if there was a creator, and this creator not only created that first cell, but created within that cell the possibility, the propensity, and had the knowledge, we can't comprehend it, but had the knowledge that that will eventually make a person and have consciousness and be able to conceptualize God. Now, I'm not saying that's evidence for it, but just you can see which would be a greater miracle, that like God encrypted in the DNA code that eventually there'll be a Stephen Bartlett or Brian Keating, or that those are natural processes that are the inevitable conclusion of creation of life and evolution, as you say in Darwinian theory, for which we have abundant evidence, right? I don't know which is more miraculous.